We are back for today's vlog, and today is not so much about fitness as it is about personal development and encouragement and positivity as it relates to fitness and every other aspect of your life. This week, today, is March 1st, and we are starting a countdown to summer sizzle group through my Facebook, and if you'd like to try to follow us, it's open to friends and friends and friends of friends. So go ahead and Facebook request me. I'd be happy to count you in and tag you into that note. Now, with that said, Countdown to Summer Sizzle is about 60 days of getting it together before swimsuit season, and it means targeting fitness, nutrition, and positive personal self-image. Basically, your image of yourself. So today I want to give you a quick story because that story is something that kind of guides me and my process. I read a book recently called The Slight Edge. It's by Jeff Olson, and it starts off with 3 stories, and the second story is my favorite. It's the story of the 2 frog brothers. There's 2 little frog brothers, and they're hopping along in their little path, and they come up to a pail, and the pail has freshly squeezed or uttered milk, and when they jump into it, they go, "Whoa, baby, this is good stuff." So they're splashing around and deliciously gulping up the milk, glug, 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 and all of a sudden one brother looks to the other brother and says, "Oh crud, oh crud, we can't get out of this bucket, we're stuck in the milk." And the other brother's like, "You're right, what are we gonna do?" And they panic a little bit, and brother number 1 finally says, "You know what, we are going to die, and it is better for us to just die like frogs, accept the inevitable." And he dramatically drops to the bottom of the milk, and brother number 1 is gone. Well, brother number 2 says that, and he probably could accept that. I mean, it's very obvious they can't get out of the pail, there's nothing to be done. He could just die like a frog and suck it up. But instead, he gets to thrashing. Freaking out, thrashing, 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 thrashing in the butter, kicking it up, going all over the place, panicking, probably screaming and shouting out prayers to the great beyond, the frog beyond. And just when he gives up, and just when he feels like it's too late, he rests, he collapses in exhaustion, and his foot touches something. And it touches again, and he looks down, and all the thrashing, he has created butter out of the separated milk. And he crawls up on the butter, looks behind him, I'm sure, and sees his brother and his demise, and hops out of the bucket. And the lesson there is that sometimes when things feel absolutely futile, and when it doesn't seem to make any sense at all to keep trying and keep working, the reason that you keep working is because it's who you are, not because of what you expect to gain. I'm sure that second frog had no idea he could create butter. He'd never even seen milk before. But the purpose and the focus is that you struggle, you fight, you work, you are encouraged to keep going because that's who you are. It's your ambition, it's your motivation, it's your drive. And yeah, when you do, a lot of times when you least expect it, you look up and there you go, there's your solution. So, as we are starting our countdown to summer sizzle, I want to tell you that most of us will not see immediate results. And most of us will be freaking out, feeling like this is inevitable, I might as well just quit. And then you will be the stoic frog brother, accepting your fate and glug glug glugging to your demise. Instead, I say keep trying. Every single day, get in there. Here are our goals. Log what you eat. Be responsible and honest about what you're putting into your body. I am not asking you to share it. I don't want to know it. You don't want to know what I've done wrong. So let's just kind of keep it on the honor system here, and you write it down because you want to know what you're doing. When I did that, I honestly was surprised that I wasn't fatter than I really was. I couldn't believe I was eating what I was eating, and I had maintained the weight that I did, even though it was 50 plus pounds. The second one is that you want to log your exercise. Every single day, you want to do something, hit your 10,000 steps. If you can, go ahead and go for 3 times a week with 30 minutes. You want to log something that you love about yourself. You know, logging your food can cause you to kind of beat yourself up a little bit. Logging your exercise might cause you to beat yourself up a little bit as well. You need to be positive every single day about something you like. Start with something. There has got to be something. Even if it is the third eyelash on your left eye, you like something. And then visualize what it would look and feel like if you reached your goal. That got me through 45 pounds. I would always think, one day I am going to walk up these stairs and not be out of breath. One day I am going to go into a dressing room and not want to throw up on myself because of what I'm looking at. You know, at some point I will not hate all fluorescent lights, and at some point the words pool party won't send me into an absolute, vomiting fit. But it took visualizing that to get me where I wanted to go. Okay, so for today, our just key message is keep working. You work because you have to learn to enjoy the journey. Life cannot be entirely destination oriented. You have got to have fun with this. You have got to love yourself through the process of improvement, whatever that is. And you've got to forgive yourself for any failures while praising every single wonderful thing about yourself. I would be willing to bet you that there are more wonderful things to praise than there are things to criticize at any given moment. With that said, I look forward to seeing you later. Hope you'll join me for the countdown to summer sizzle, and have a fit and beautiful day.